Greetings and welcome back to Valmy once again. I am your host as always. Now, let's see what has happened over the turn. Hello. I was not expecting to see skirmishers in those woods. But it makes sense. He puts skirmishers in the woods. It really sort of prevents me from exploiting the position. At least prevents me from exploiting it easily. It means I'll have to clear them out of the woods first, which will be a slow and laborious process, most likely. Hello. Ooh, that's even more interesting. I see a French infantry column approaching as well. All right. This is where it's going to get interesting. 400 horsemen. There's over 1,000 men there. What are those? Them, I'm not sure what those are. These I recognise as regular army. Because anything in white will tend to be regular army, unless it's cavalry, of course. And artillery as well. Alrighty. Reinforcements have arrived. 1 unit undisordered out of 4. And no one recovers fatigue. So, nothing too crazy there. You are going to go take up position. Without further ado, let's set up and then IR-12's guns. So the brigade is set and ready to go. The hussars will be behind and very much in the centre. Nah, I don't really want that, so we'll split them. 1st and 3rd squadron there. Probably, it's not quite the best position, but it will do. Let's get you there. And then we'll form up these the new brigade ready. How big is your command radius? Perfectly fine. So General Herzberg will set up there. And then you will go there. You belong in the centre with the Königs. And there we go. Nicely deployed. a very nicely deployed advance guard. Is it brilliant? Well, more of a case of, is it perfect? No. Is it usable? Absolutely. Especially now that I've got my guns setting up. General... The other part of the cavalry will start forming up. You are not in command, so I want you over here. It's that way you are. Which will then allow my dragoons to start setting up properly over here. General Romberg and his battalion will zoom off up there, followed by them. Just chase them up the road. The Waldeck infantry, General Schoenfeld and Corps Command will be in the centre. And then we continue to bring up the infantry artillery guns. They break off up there, supported by them, followed by that, and then General Budberg will continue onwards. Arriving is the Norman Dragoons, which belong to Clackenruth here. Who is to break off and go that direction. And then the Norman Dragoons will do the same. We're just going to basically get them all set and ready to go. With his Unspuck Dragoons to take up position with the first line element. Next to arrive in 15 minutes will be the Norman Dragoons, and then I will arrive just after. So by 11 o'clock, a good chunk of my army will start to have deployed on the field. Now, artillery-wise, let's open fire. Instantly knocked out a French artillery piece. Very nice. All in all, the advance guard is nicely positioned to begin its offensive forward. So it's all nicely positioned, ready to go. It's just a case of waiting for that moment I want to go, really. There we go. And yep, you got effective command of everything, so next turn my quote grand battery of 24 guns will truly sort of open up on the French position. Did not mean to do that, but I will have to make do. What else is screaming for potential need? So now that we are starting to see how the battle lines are forming, I am positioned here. He is positioned across from me, quite a distance from the historical French position, which is over here by Valmy. So he's actually deployed where roughly the Allied army is deployed for the battle. Still, this is definitely not as much of a pain in the arse to attack compared to the ridges near Valmy, because fighting your way up this slope, while it is, quote, a gentle slope, it's still a high slope, because you're going from, if we look at the elevation, it's 150 feet above sea level, 160, 170, 180, and then 190. So it's quite a steep slope. Even more so because of how the contours are. So if it was more gentle slopes, I wouldn't be quite as concerned, but it's not gentle slopes, it's quite steep. So we shall have to see. Because who knows, he might be just playing here for time. Who's the next big infantry to arrive? Kennitz and Cobre. What's that? Kobiri. With Crown Prince Frederick Wilhelm, Wolframsdorf, Louis of Baden, Prince Ludwig of Württemberg. So, yeah, we got some folks arriving that we will make use of. Still, for now, we're 18 turns in. I know this might not be the most exciting series, but if nothing else, I hope it's at least informative of how this is, just how long it takes to deploy everyone. Because I don't think I'm likely going to be fit for attacking at least before 12. which is what, 7 turns? Actually, I think it's going to be even longer. I think it's going to be about 1 o'clock before I can assault his line properly. So, it's going to take a while. So for now, however, we're just going to continue to get into position and ready for when that time comes. I do wonder what he's going to do with this French column that's coming this direction. Ah, there we go. Some National Guard in the blue uniforms. National Guard. Regular Royal Army in the white. So, again, we shall see what he gets up to with them. But I hope you have enjoyed, as always. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing or leaving a comment. It's all appreciated, as always. But until next time, I will wish you a good day and bye-bye for now.